it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Was it Rebecca Black?
I think that was her name.
Nailed it.
I love Rebecca.
That's a name you haven't heard in a hot minute.
You gotta ask Jimmy on that one.
That was 2011. I think.
It's weird that you would know the date.
I remember.
Like you're really into Rebecca Black or something.
My first broadcast job in Dayton, Ohio. I remember we would play that song on Friday.
Can I sing it?
Yeah, please.
It's Friday.
Now I know what it is.
We had professional singers on the show yesterday, but not today.
We've gone from there to there in one day.
Paul Gerke, Kristen Keogh, Vanessa Ramirez, James Quinones hanging out on the couch this morning for the Today in AZ After Show. How you guys doing? Hop in the comment section, say hi. Your comments fuel our discussions on the show. We'll start you off with a topic and we'll see where it takes us. That's pretty much how this thing works. It's Friday, none of us can talk. You're looking for a dream job? Yes, you, on your couch with your cell phone. Royal Caribbean is offering one lucky person the chance to get paid and travel the world. The cruise company searching for someone to become a shore explorer. That person who lands the apprenticeship will travel the world and document it all on social media. The winning candidate goes to Alaska, Japan, Dubai, and sails the Caribbean with all travel and meals paid for. And the salary is $136,000.
That's nice.
That's a pretty good gig.
Yeah.
A dream job for some. So we're asking you this morning, what's your dream job?
Jimmy?
Okay, I love to create. I love to make people laugh. I'd love to get together with like folks like us and just write jokes and do improv. Ultimately, Saturday Night Live would be like awesome, but like Groundlings, not so much stand-up. I'd love to do skits.
Like situational comedy, skits.
Situational comedy. Let's do a skit. You know, today you're a nurse. I'm a nurse as well, and you're a doctor, and let's go. You know, and have fun with that. I really would like that. You know.
Whose line is it anyway? You want to be Colin Mockery?
That's kind of that's what I'm envisioning here.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do.
Let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's go start a comedy troupe.
I'm all for it.
We'll go.
I mean,
you guys have fun.
Ladies, take it up. We're doing it. We're writing jokes.
It's the next best thing. You know, go.
Act like the weatherman, Jimmy.
What do you mean? I don't know how to do that.
That's the one
thing I don't know how to do.
Really,
I have no clue how to do that.
I think you would be awesome at that because you're really quick at jokes.
Yeah. But I did stand up in LA. Horrible at that.
You did?
Two different schools. Because stand-up is like, I'm bringing you into my individual world.
Right.
Improv, I'm bouncing off you guys. You know, like you'll be like, oh, look at these high heels, and I can say, oh, mine kill me. You know, you can jump off people.
The more creative minds you get in that situation, the funnier.
And I can pull you in, and them, it's a lot easier. I'm bouncing off of you guys, but the stand-up thing.
So when you did your first show, was it crickets?
No. I had some good shows that gave me a lot of false confidence. And good enough to where I was doing good in Albuquerque, then I went to Los Angeles. Big boys.
It's a whole new ballgame.
The game, and I even went and saw some stand-up the other day up at Desert Ridge, and those guys made me not ever want to get. They're good.
Wait, what was the transition from that to now being a weather?
It's pretty much what he does now, just with graphics behind him. Yeah.
I realized I needed a college degree, and I wasn't going to make it in there, so I took my parents' advice and went back and finished my last 2 years at the University of New Mexico, and then stumbled back into journalism and realized that, hey, weather's a little bit of improv.
It is,
really
totally,
is.
yeah.
And I have
There's no script.
I have no competition. You go where the good jokes are in LA, you're going to get killed. There's a line wrapped around the building for everyone that can tell a joke. But this business, most people are serious, and most weather people are giving the weather. I get to feed jokes off you. And when there are no jokes, I just do the weather.
You become the joke.
That's part of the fun. I think it works the morning show.
Hey, real quick story time. Jimmy, you and I have that in common, the affinity for stand-up. I did stand-up a very long time ago, all throughout high school and into college, actually. I was traumatized by my stand-up experience in high school, so I was bullied pretty heavily back in the day. There's this guy, Kevin Jean. Kevin, if you're watching or if somebody knows Kevin, it's that guy. They advertised on the posters for the school talent shows that there would be stand-up comedy, and I was doing stand-up at the time. And the guy showed up at the event. He was a senior. I was a freshman in this instance. With a bunch of vegetables, a whole bag full. And as soon as I started, I'm a nervous, 14, 15-year-old kid, just starts chucking them. And everybody's laughing and having a blast with it.
Oh my gosh.
It was so ridiculous.
That is traumatizing.
I caught a carrot and took a bite out of it, and that got a nice rise out of the crowd.
Good for you, man.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, God, get this out of here.
Were they baby carrots or big carrots?
Full honking carrots.
That's a good
he got
story.
kicked out. It was a whole bad thing. And then the last time I did it in college, it was like not well received. And like There was like they called it Last Laker Standing at Grand Valley State. It's a playoff, the last comic standing, the popular TV show at the time. And like the last 4 went on to like the semifinals or whatever, and I didn't make the cut in the final 4. So I was like, what am I doing this for? And that was the last time I ever did it.
Good for you for getting over the traumatizing experience of having vegetables thrown at you as a freshman and then going on and continuing to do that in college. And now you have a job where you obviously had to overcome a lot of, you know, some of those kind of
If there's anybody out there, because I know there's these Toastmasters Club that teach you how to make speeches, or you're nervous in front of people, I got the cure right now.
What?
Do about 2 weeks of stand-up, and public speaking will be the easiest thing you've ever done. Because stand-up, you have to get a reaction. And public speaking, you can just talk to people.
Right, yeah.
That's a good point.
The pressure was off of me when I never had to make people laugh. Or if I said a joke and nobody laughed during my speech, I could just keep going on with, you know, all about weather or what we do. And it'll cure it instantly. Stand-up comedy is probably, people are afraid of, the only thing they're more scared of is death. That's it.
Yeah.
It's scary.
All right, let's get to some of your dream jobs, by the way. Sometimes my dream job is being dead, you know, just maybe sleep for a long time. I'm kidding. That's a bad joke. That's why we're not doing comedy
Sleep
anymore.
deprivation study.
Wait, okay, our very own Gabe said he wanted to be an FBI agent.
That's a cool job.
No kidding.
Cool, yeah.
You wouldn't be able to tell anyone, though. I knew one person that worked for, like, an intelligence agency, and he was like, I can't tell you what I do or who I work for. Like
that guy up in Denver, the guy, he was so secret, he was dancing, and his gun fell out, hit the ground, and shot somebody in the leg.
Oh, yeah, I remember that story. You got in trouble for that.
That's how secret that was.
Krista wants to just be a pet sitter, hanging around with the animals all day.
I love Jeff's answer. He says he would love to be a videographer for the show Cops.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
We have a guy in our building that did that.
Nick.
Nick Perez, one of our photographers, did a season of Cops.
All right, Jeff, you need to meet Nick and learn more about this.
Yeah, Nick will tell you all about it, man. Nick Perez, look him up. He's really, really good. Amy wants to be a traveling photographer with National Geographic. Get to see some exotic locales.
I have a friend that does that, and he loves it.
No kidding.
Travel all over the world. Yeah, my friend's husband's brother.
I had a buddy that did that, and he did the bridges over Madison County, and he had an affair with a woman there that was...
Jimmy.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
The movie Bridges of Madison County that flew over. Yeah, thanks,
Carrie
Paul.
Owens.
I'm glad somebody caught it.
Carrie Owens says, first off, in my dreams, I don't work.
Right, that's true.
It's pretty great. We had a text like that this morning via texting 12 when we brought up this topic on the show, where there was like, retirement, doing nothing, staying at home and getting paid.
I would get bored, though.
Susan, what's your dream? Susan Bright Young. I am doing my dream. What is your dream?
Candace wants to be an OB nurse or a pediatric nurse. Very honorable profession there. I like Brian's, though. Pool boy. Brian, I think you've been watching too many videos on the internet. I think life as a pool boy is not really like that.
Oh, my gosh. All right, William Green said my dream job would be an opera singer.
Oh.
Okay.
But can you carry a tune? Sing for us.
Yeah, play a video on our
we want to see it.
Angelina wants to get in to WWE, wants to be the GM of Raw or SmackDown. Okay.
Did you know right now they're actually looking for new talent?
For WWE?
Yes.
I can't wrestle. I have great mic skills, but...
You're back.
Yeah, bad back.
Bad
back.
Oh, man, those dudes they're acrobats.
Isn't it crazy that they actually train them, like train all of them? Like there's a job, like this girl
there's
that
developmental.
Used to, I think she was a Cardinals cheerleader here. Her name is Vanessa as well.
Yeah, now she goes by a different name.
Or something?
Yeah, Vanessa Bourne. Her actual name was Danielle.
She's in NXT, right? Their developmental brand, NXT, down in Florida.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, she was. Now she tours.
So they've got a whole bunch of like developmental projects that they're working on. So it's not just the big brand WWE, but there's NXT, which is their training center in Florida, and they do their shows over at Full Sail University, and they tape all the stuff there. So she's part of NXT and tours around. They also have an NXT UK, which is like their United Kingdom brand, and they're going to add one in Japan.
I know.
Oh no, it's a huge business.
Wait, so did you know about her just because I said her name? Or?
Well, we brought her up on the show before.
Yeah,
we were talking
her
about
real
Royal
name's
Rumble
Danielle. She was a Cardinals cheerleader and a Suns dancer. She was a Fox Sports Arizona girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember.
And now she's
Vanessa doing
Bourne.
That.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's really cool.
That's her dream job.
So they have openings if that's your dream job.
Renee says, I have my dream job. I proofread for independent authors.
That's cool.
And Valerie likes literature too, either working in a library or a bookstore. I think we all have that that romantic fantasy in like a sleepy town up where you have a cottage on the lake and working in the bookstore 9 to 5.
Sounds really relaxing. Sounds like I would get a lot more sleep than I currently do.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I think my dream job would be, I would have to go back in time and start over, but I think the dream job for me would be to be a professional golfer.
Okay.
You get to be outside all the time and travel to the most beautiful places on the planet. I had this realization the week before the Open. 12 News sent me to San Diego to go interview some of the golfers before they came here, and it was in San Diego. You know, Farmers Insurance Open.
Torrey Pines,
Pretty nice
over the
there.
water.
You know, like the guys that weren't playing there that week were in Dubai, and you know, before they were in San Diego, they were in Hawaii. And I'm thinking, this is the ultimate lifestyle.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you can make millions.
Lowest
for
paid
playing.
guy
If you're
that
good.
came in last at the Open, the guy that came in last at the Open that made the cut, came in last, $45,000.
That's not bad. They do have to cover their
For
own
one.
expenses, though. It's not like playing for like a pro team
Right.
where they have your hotel and your food
Oh,
or whatever.
okay.
But
Like
if
they
you
got to
get
cover their own
sponsors-
fare
And
and everything.
4,500 of that
Right,
goes
the
to the
sponsors
Gotta get the
help with that,
sponsors.
though. If you've got sponsors, then you're made in the
Well,
shade.
and now with social media, you can make a lot of money just off of that if you build
Well,
up
you
your
can.
brand.
I can.
Well,
Nobody wants to click my crap.
I get nothing.
I mean, as a professional golfer, like if you follow Ricky Fowler, every other post
Yes.
is like, oh,
They get paid so much.
My
literally-
Mercedes
literally
Benz.
boxers.
Oh, my
like
PX9.
he had an ad for boxers on there. It's like he's literally down to what's underneath his clothes, making money off of every
got great
single thing that's
commercials.
on his body.
Jimmy posts pictures in his
Yeah.
underwear all the time, the tidy whities. and
Nothing.
there's
2
no
likes.
spots. Yeah.
2 likes.
Fruit Loom isn't offering him anything.
Thanks, Bob.
He does get the likes on his son's underwear.
Yeah.
The cool ones that he wears.
What's that?
Remember you like to
What are
wear
you
your
talking about? How do you know what kind of underwear Jimmy's
Yeah,
son is
what's
wearing?
up?
He told
No,
us.
like
that on the
Phoenix
down
Sun-
low.
like
What's wrong
with
No, his son. He shares underwear with his
I don't
son.
share underwear.
I am so,
They wear one pair.
I am
So if he's got them on, his son doesn't.
Well, it's actually, he puts one leg on and I put the other. It's kind of like
Like a potato sack race.
Potato sack
Yeah.
race. We go back and forth. You
Sounds
know.
like a rowdy time
It's
in
good
your place,
times.
Jimmy.
Good
Yeah.
times.
He said that he has the cool underwear. So
We have a new segment idea, producer Jeff. It's called TMI.
You have derailed.
Wait a minute, Chris said this is to you, Jimmy, a TV weather person so I can get paid to lie about the weather.
oh,
It's not lying.
That
when you never
hurts.
know you're wrong.
I've never heard that one before. Wow, that's a good one.
Jennifer says she's
you,
living
Bo.
her dream job working at Foothills Animal Rescue. Started as a volunteer, now volunteer coordinator. Running the show out there. Jennifer, thank you for everything you do for our pets in our community.
Al says rock star.
Yeah, and a
We
pro
all want to
athlete.
be rock stars, right? Everyone in TV wants to be a rock star.
Yeah.
That's why. And in any profession, if you're doing good, they call you a rock star.
It's a compliment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a rock star. So.
All right, Vanessa, what about you? You haven't told us your dream job yet.
I want to stay in the TV business, but something with food. So maybe work for
Yes.
the cooking channel, you know, and traveling the world, trying out different foods, or.
Oh, I got
trying my
one.
own,
I think you'd be great
I got
at it.
one.
show.
I got
I don't
two.
know how to cook that well, but that would be my dream job.
could
you know?
eat it though.
Yeah,
And
yes,
that's why. You could do a show where you're learning.
Yes.
Maybe
I think
someone's
specifically
helping
focus
you.
on desserts, like cakes and cookies.
You're gonna have to get off of this no carb, no
Yeah.
sugar.
Yeah.
10-day thing.
I'm on day 5.
quick.
The 10-day challenge is going to
So-
fall apart real fast.
Yeah, but that would be my dream job, I think, you know.
You'd be awesome at it.
It'd be fun.
I think along those lines, I love Anthony Bourdain. Travel the
Oh, me
world
too,
and
man.
the way he
Rest in
dove
peace.
into that.
know.
It
He
was
was
more
telling
than
a
just
story
food.
about food.
I
Culture.
mean,
Yes.
Yep.
it was like, I remember they were going to cook a pig out in Thailand. They gave it to him. He had to kill it.
Yeah.
A wild boar. And he kills. He's like, this is the second time I've done it. And he says, I'm guilty because the second time I do it, I don't feel anything.
Oh my gosh.
This is about food.
Bourdain was awesome.
He
Man.
was-
Parts Unknown
Yeah.
is tremendous
Yeah.
series.
They just had a show on it recently, the past weekend I was watching, where they had like uncut moments that you've never seen from his show, and it was really interesting. He's a really great.
Check
Wait,
that
where
stuff
was
out
that?
if you like
It was
travel
on one of the
culture.
probably the cooking channel or something.
But people like that, sometimes that's why we like, there was depth. We weren't able to see what was going on in his life. There was obviously, but there's serious depth in there. It's not just like, happy Jimmy, hey, I'm out in Thailand and we're going to barbecue. There's
Right.
something, you're diving into more than
The human condition. There's something real about
it's like,
that.
It's like a rock star that sings a song and you're like, oh.
You're like, where?
It doesn't matter what the words are.
Who hurt
How do you-
What
how do you-
happened to you?
Or how do you know that?
Yeah.
How do you're in here? How do you know the pain I'm going
All right,
through?
as Vanessa explores her options as a professional chocolatier, we had one of our own amateur sweet toothers dig in this morning. It's in case you missed it, the ICYMI from Today in AZ. Monica Garcia checking out a place that you can check out for free this weekend.
Oh, I want to put my finger in there. Cross-contamination. And then I have this bottle of chocolate wine. Helps get you through the mornings. Okay, so walk with me over here. Our tour continues. Now, this is what everybody will recognize when they come out here to Soretta Candy Company. This is their famous candy store where folks like Jerry and Darla hang out. They're making all kinds of Valentine's Day gift baskets, all sorts of fun treats. Darla, you're the creator behind this chocolate wine, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so how does it make you feel?
Impaired.
She said that. It's from the Impaired Vineyards. You guys not only have your chocolate-dipped strawberries, people can come out here Saturday and Sunday from 10 o'clock in the morning. It's called Chocolate Affair. It is their 25th year that they have this wonderful street festival. Tell people to come out here, Jerry.
Oh, you got to come out. It's a sweet life. We have some wonderful chocolates, plenty of samples. Get a tour of our factory.
All right, they love showing off, which is both sweet, okay, and spicy. Yes, this is the jalapeno. Live in Glendale. Are you ready for it, guys?
Do it.
Bottoms up, baby.
Monica!
Come
Back
on.
to you.
Oh, she went for the strawberry.
Oh, come on now.
Old sleight of hand trick
Seriously?
Yeah, that was good, Monica.
Is it hot?
Do it. Do it.
Try
Do
it,
it.
sweet girl.
there. Yeah.
Do the whole thing.
Oh, come on. She just ate the chocolate off the end.
Yeah.
The heat comes later.
We're expecting her mouth to go on fire right
I
now.
like it, yeah.
You see how she's missing a tooth with the chocolate?
We all just got super confused because we saw ourselves in video and thought we were live and just started talking again.
Emma.
Yeah. It's Friday, man. We're all exhausted. You gotta take a bite of the jalapeno.
Yeah.
Yes, come on.
You're gonna show it, you gotta do it. Yeah.
That's not fair.
I want to eat crickets on the air, chocolate-covered crickets. And
Where was that at, Jimmy?
it was at our old studio.
No, not the crickets. I'm talking about the
Soretta.
Soretta is
Have you
called.
been there?
I haven't, no.
Oh,
They're
you
open this
have to
weekend, though. They
go.
want you to come out and check it out. They were telling to tell everybody. Come out and see the place.
Oh,
The
it's
best
free.
is the mint. The chocolate that's covered in the
yes,
mint,
that
the
they
green
have.
mint coating.
Andy's?
I could probably
The
go
Andy's
on
stuff?
for like
No.
20
it's their
minutes
own
about their
whole
great
thing.
stuff. Yeah, they make all their own stuff there. It
their
is.
own candy,
It's a
right?
gem. It's been here since the 50s.
What's your favorite movie theater candy? Go.
Red
the
Red Vine's
Red
legit.
Vines are-
Yeah.
one with the nuts in it. Let me think about it.
All the
No,
time?
the Jordan almonds.
Okay.
Jordan, thank you. Yes.
I guess-
you got me on Jordan almonds. You don't know Jordan
I've
almonds?
literally never heard of
Haven't
that.
you ever watched Bridesmaids, the movie?
Where she's
Bridesmaids?
eating, when
You want a
they're-
Jordan
she's like,
almond?
I
I
don't
feel
remember
fine.
Let's all stare at Kristen and make her feel bad about
Come on,
it. No,
Jordan almonds.
Have you ever seen this? They did this with it.
Have you not lived, woman?
What about you? What's your movie theater snack?
Mine, oh gosh, it's a tie. Reese's Pieces
21-year-olds.
and Milk Duds.
Reese's Pieces. But Milk Duds are so
Or,
bad for your teeth.
If
They get
I'm-
stuck in your
They're
teeth.
bad for your
I'm at
dental
the-
work. They'll pull those caps out.
Yeah,
of yours.
right out of there.
It's fine.
Not all
If
these
I'm
have
at the
caps
right
in.
theater, my favorite movie treat is a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Well, and then the popcorn, of course.
I'm a butter
Yes.
popcorn guy, but if I have to get something sweet, I'm a sucker for those cookie dough bites.
Oh,
and they
those
come in
are
a box
good.
that's like this big, and there's like this
Oh,
many cookie
that
dough
so
bites in it.
annoying?
There's a box, and inside there's a bag, and in the bag there's like half full of cookie dough bites.
I've never
I got my
ordered
cookie
those
dough. Oh.
while going to a movie. Never.
Why does it still have a tag on it? Are we gonna take this back?
Oh, these are nice
Yeah,
pillows.
we're
They're
taking
from
them back.
West Elm.
They're on. Hey,
Not East Elm. You don't
Paul,
want to
they're
shop
on-
at East
they're
Elm.
on loan,
Only
Paul.
the best here.
Oh, are they really?
Studio 12A.
They're on loaners.
They're from Rent-A-Center. Okay, all right. Well, never mind.
See, Sue's with me here. She said, I would love to be a pro chef and have people prep and clean up after I was done cooking.
Oh, yeah. Not having to do the dishes is clutch.
Amazing.
The reason I was asking about the movie theater snacks was because we debuted a new segment on the show, Must-Sees. Can we roll the trailer open thing? This is pretty cool. We don't have it. It just says that it's there, but it's not there.
All right, well,
I've been lied to.
We'll tell you all about it. You guys remember the movie What Women Want from
Yes.
2000? Mel Gibson, Helen
Yep.
Hunt. Mel Gibson could hear their thoughts, the women's thoughts. Well, now there is a different twist on this. It's a movie called What Men Want, and Taraji P. Henson, she can actually hear the thoughts of men. But this is actually a little bit less about love. It's more about business. So she's a sports agent, she's in a total boys club, and now she can hear all of her colleagues' thoughts, and so she uses it to try to beat them out and get the next NBA superstar. So you can catch this weekend. And a bonus, Tracy Morgan is in it, and I absolutely love him. Did you guys watch 30 Rock?
Oh, well, I saw a little bit of 30 Rock, but I like Tracy Morgan back in his SNL days.
Yep. Yep.
Brian Fellows.
He is so great.
I definitely want to see this movie.
I do too. I love her. I think that she is hilarious.
One of the other movies we talked about this morning, I seen the previews on late at night, and I have to avert my eyes because
it's
I
terrible.
literally
Scary one?
can't handle it.
Yeah.
The Prodigy.
Prodigy.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah, it has Taylor Schilling in it. Remember the main character in Orange is the New Black? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's that girl.
Oh,
Piper.
she's the main girl,
Yeah, Taylor
really?
Schilling.
Piper.
So it's her son. He's like possessed by some creepy supernatural
As the
force.
plot often goes.
Yeah, so it's this little boy who gets taken over by something, and so his mom gets him help. You know, he's scaring the heck out of her and the entire family. So they have to look way in the past, like beyond this life. Like they're digging into his past lives to try to figure out what is possessing him. So this is one of those movies where, you know, when you're watching and you're like, I think they're gonna do this, but they won't do that. Like they won't show that. They won't go there.
They do it.
They do it. So I've been warned that there's something to do with a dog. That if you're a dog lover,
Oh, I don't like that.
You know what? Don't need to see it.
I don't like
might
animals
have
being
to-
killed.
That's the
No,
number
that's
one
like Pet
formula for
Sematary.
movies.
Yeah, I don't like that.
In movies, you never touch the dog. Tom Hanks was doing a movie called Turner and Hooch, and they wrote it at the end because you know they're partners. The dog dies at the end. Hanks looks at
Way
the
to
script.
give it away if somebody didn't see that movie.
Hanks looks at the script and he says, "Nuh-uh,
Not
no
doing it.
way. Dog lives. Dog lives. Take him to the vet. Put them together. Whatever. Dog lives." Movie became a success.
When Tom Hanks says the
kept
dog
going on.
lives, the dog lives.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
you
we
never
do
kill
what-
the dog.
We do what Tom Hanks says.
Dog can get hurt, but the dog comes back.
Tom Hanks for president.
Heck yeah.
I'm with you on that.
By the way, Jordan Almonds, take a look at that.
That's
yeah.
what turned me off the dumb and
Yes.
dumber.
These are like at weddings.
Yes, henceforth
Why?
the movie
Does
Bridesmaids.
anyone,
Bridesmaids.
You like these?
They're delicious. They sell them at the movie theater.
I mean, they take a while to crack into.
Next time we
You
go,
have to-
I'll buy you some.
I actually
I'll
think
buy
I'm
'em.
allergic to almonds, so please don't.
Jiminy crickets.
You
Carrot?
spent all that time Googling it? Yeah. You want the carrot that fell on the floor?
This one stayed in there.
Dude, real quick though, that's the reason I didn't like Dumb and Dumber, because they killed the bird in it. Like the bird.
Why is that necessary?
When I watched it, I was like, that was such a turnoff to me. Like I was like, I don't want to watch this. This is not
Okay.
funny to me.
All right. That's good. Interesting. That
Didn't we have the
bother me.
Lego movie too? Do we have the Lego movie video? Because
well, we can
put a
tell you
smile
all
on your
about it.
face.
Yeah.
Did they kill the dog in Dog Lego in the movie?
all the Legos
Everything
live.
was
Oh, good.
Yeah, so this is the sequel to the 2014 Lego movie. And it is star-studded, you guys. Voices from Elizabeth Banks and Chris Pratt, so they were in the original. But Channing Tatum is in this. Will Arnett in it too. And so in this version, these guys are trying to save their hometown of Bricksburg from some aliens, some
Of course.
invaders from outer space. And so the main characters from Bricksburg, they have to go into outer space. They have to fight these crazy space creatures. And they, of course, have their building skills put to the test. I mean, it is the Lego movie, but so cute. And, you know, Emma was saying that she took her kids to see this and that the adult jokes in the first one. She took them to see the first one.
Oh, she's taking him to see the second one. She had to convince him. She was telling us, she's like,
Like,
I had
she
to
is going
make
for
the kids
her.
go to see the movie.
Yeah, because the adult jokes are so good. You know what? I think that watching kids' movies, it's just like the ultimate way to give yourself a mental break. Like sometimes when I'm scrolling through Netflix, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna watch like Moana or Coco.
Oh, I love Coco.
Oh, is that not the
ever.
cutest
Yes.
movie? I love it so much.
I
But
have
yeah,
watched
these kids'
Zootopia
movies
more
are
than
great.
once on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet.
You should watch it. It's funny.
One of my favorite movies of all time is How to Train Your Dragon.
There you go.
Like I have it on my iPad.
Where all the animals sing.
Madagascar?
No, it's like a pig and it.
Oh, are they like on a
Are you
farm?
Are you singing Hakuna Matata? Are you talking about Lion King?
It's like a recent
That's
one.
it. Wait, what
Singing
is he?
animals doesn't really narrow it down much.
It's a newer
He's a
one.
boar, I believe, a wild pig.
They go
Yes,
to the movie
singing
theater
animals
and
is
they
like-
perform like it's on Broadway.
I've never
and there's
seen
a
that.
big pig and it's cute.
Okay,
I'll
well,
have to look
think
it
of the
up.
name so I can watch it.
We just
tonight.
named like 6 movies with singing and dancing
Singing
animals.
animals.
That's not
The
enough.
Jungle Book, Lion King. Does the raccoon sing in Pocahontas?
I have no idea. Couple more dream jobs before we bid the adieu. Mark also wanted to work for the FBI. Maybe you and Gabe can partner up somewhere. Lauren wants to be a professional pug snuggler.
Oh my gosh, that's a great
French
job.
Bulldog smuggler right here.
Linda
it's
says
Pug
she's already
Sing.
doing it, living the dream, pairing with a health and wellness company in
Oh,
Scottsdale.
I got Saunders sent me a text here. He flies drones for a living. He says he's living his dream job.
No kidding. You got to be sharp to do that, man.
Yeah, he's licensed
Be a
and
dangerous
everything.
gig.
Yeah.
Gotta give a
Good
shout
job,
out to
Saunders.
Anthony Williams Sr. He says he would want to be a meteorologist. I know that Virga.
You taught him all about
do you guys
it,
know
yes.
what Virga is?
Yeah, it's
Drain the dust with
I mean, I
water,
know you do.
It's a light cream sauce on enchiladas. It's delicious. You got to try it.
Great with penne.
Try it with the penne.
Yeah,
Penne
yeah.
with the Virgo on the
It's
side.
rain that is falling and then evaporates before it makes it to the ground. So, Anthony, you know what Virgo means? You're really on your way there.
I love it.
I just want to let you know it's called Sing. Look, there's.
Oh, the pig
Oh,
movie.
okay.
See, I
There you
haven't
go.
seen
See, I
that.
haven't seen that
So
either.
you like that?
It's so cute. Yeah.
Okay, so when she said it's the one with the singing animals,
She was quite,
like
yeah,
it's literally called
that's
Sing.
the whole thing. Chloe wants to be a writer for traveling books. You guys have such great gigs. And can I say something real fast before we end the show? Usually when we're scrolling through the comments, we got to just ignore a bunch of people that are saying either mean or disrespectful or like sexually explicit or like politically charged things. We didn't have a single one of those today.
I literally thought maybe we had an intern deleting mean comments.
No,
or
they just
something.
didn't. The people were good to us today, and I appreciate
Round
that.
of applause
This show
for
is
you.
about you, and we love it when you actually play along and have some fun with us, because that's what it's supposed to be about. So,
In
attaboy.
other words, my family's not watching. I'm so jealous.
Keep living that stand-up dream, baby.
Don't give up on those jokes.
Today and AZ After Show back at 7:30 Monday morning. You all have a great weekend. Thanks for spending some time with us.
See you at FanFest. D-Backs FanFest tomorrow.
So a guy walks into a bar, he's got a sausage in